watch this video directly after you've seen the other one where I did my initial review of this. This is a 2018 Kia Stinger with a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder engine, 255 horsepower, 260 foot-pounds of torque. And in this video, we're going to take this out on the road, we're going to put it through its paces a little bit, then we're going to give it a Gem score. So just in my review walk around of this car, I am so impressed with the value of things that you get for this car that is standard. Now, I said in the other one, this guy's big brother, the GT, is $50,000, but another 100 horsepower and 2 turbos more. So we're gonna take this thing on the road. So check out this key. It looks like you're gonna like detonate a bomb. So here we go. All right, instead of detonating a bomb, we're just gonna unlock this car. That is the lock button. So if we hit the unlock twice, it's a nice looking key. Now we're gonna go into the Stinger. Okay, now I am holding my phone now just so we can see a little first-person view of what's going on here. You've got a nice little silver start button right here. I'm going to start it up. Now, you have the screen up here, and you control everything with a touch of your finger. There's sort of no little click wheel down here to control the screen, but it's just a touch screen. Now, you've got a couple different things. Yuvo is like Kia's little version of like apps with the phone. You've got vehicle diagnostics, parking minder, Yuvo settings, roadside assist. So that's nice. All right, so we are taking the Kia Stinger out for a little drive. Now, I'm gonna go through some twisty roads right here with the camera right there, and then I'm gonna hold the camera. Everybody complains that they like to see, they say, why are you showing you driving the car instead of the car driving? So when we get on the highway and give it the beans, I'm gonna hold the camera in a first-person view. But this car is so impressive on a number of levels. I am in the normal comfort mode. I'm going to switch it to sport mode. Hopefully that'll tighten up the throttle, get the suspension firmed up a little bit. This is my favorite road, once again, Arcona. So this car is equipped with Kia's all-wheel drive system. We've got 255 horsepower, 260 foot-pounds of torque, and okay, already I can feel that it's sort of firmed up a little bit. It feels very nice. The brakes feel nice. This is a pretty quiet car for the segment. I mean, I'm not real sure what segment this car is even really in. You've got the mid-size sedans, which is like the Kia Optima, and Mazda 6, Toyota Camry, and everything. But this is bigger than an Optima. It's almost in the, I guess this would compete with like a Nissan Maxima maybe, as far as a sporty car. The Stinger GT, that is this car's big brother, that sort of competes with like a BMW 340 or Audi S4. I mean, yeah, this feels very quick. Now, as far as sound goes, it sounds okay. Now, I'm seriously comparing this car. I just drove a new BMW 3 Series, and that was long been a sports car benchmark, and this is sort of like the new kid on the block, just like this car's cousin, the Genesis G70. But this car feels very, very put together. Let's just give it the beans a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Wow, that was nice. The sound got a little bit better. It's funny, in the gauges, the miles per hour is sort of like italicized, like when you're in sport mode. It's just like what they do to the number there. That's kind of funny. Now, this car is supposedly will go 0 to 60 in like 6 seconds, which is not bad at all. I say this before, in all the cars that I drive that have like faster versions, that Kia Stinger GT would have to be an absolute riot. 365 horsepower, 4.7 0 to 60. That is seriously quick. I mean, you're approaching like M3, one little small step below, but that's like an STI or a Focus RS as far as performance numbers. Now, we've got an 8-speed automatic transmission. You got the paddle shifters on the steering wheel. We're gonna try that out too. But yeah, this just feels very, very composed. It's almost like for a first edition that brought this car, the Kia Stinger was new for 2017. It's very like an overachiever in a lot of ways as far as the design, which I think is awesome. Now listen. Oh, see that? Okay, that sounds good. Okay, now in my video of the 3 Series, you know, BMW sort of has like a synthetic noise that they pump through the speakers. That sounded very nice. Alright, so I'm going to stay in sport mode. I'm going to go into use the paddle shifters. Now I got a little indicator on the dash there that says what gear you're in. Okay, that's a nice gear change. You got sort of a little bit of a satisfying click when you hit the paddle. I always love that they make a little click noise, just very subtle. I think the best click noise was an Alfa Romeo Giulia with those huge magnesium shifters. Alright, dropping a gear. Man, this is fun. This is a fun car. Alright, so just to get a little look here, this is where you got the driving modes down here, and when you flip them they change on the dash there. We're going to stay into sport mode. You change it right up there. So we're in drive. I'm just going to leave it in automatic, let the car shift for me while I get onto the highway. But we're going to give it the beans just to see how that looks, and then we're going to drive around a little bit. So this is the route that I go on every once in a while when I do car reviews. Just drove my car here, but yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for a little bit of space, and then we're gonna give her the beans in a Kia Stinger. All right, so here we go. Wow. Okay, that is seriously quick. I mean, I'm not going crazy speeds, but the car shifts very nicely. The sound is pretty decent. I mean, for a 4-cylinder with some forced induction, you don't really feel like there's any turbo lag. I mean, this car just continues to impress in so many ways. It's just such a valuable package for what you get. Okay, it just beeped to me because somebody was in my blind spot. If we go into comfort mode, the dash changes there. Now I can already feel that everything sort of softens up, which is nice. But yeah, you've got nice visibility all around. The back design, the way that the roof slopes back right there, doesn't really give much of a blind spot. It's just nice. Kia, what have you become? You're like a kick-ass car manufacturer now. Alright, so this is going to wrap up my time with the Kia Stinger 2.0T. Thanks to Ben and Jazz for letting me take a look at this car. I am so impressed with what Kia is doing with this car. The performance is there just along with the design that is you know, cutting edge and up to date as well. It's such a good value. You can get this car for about $37,000 with options, and I think it looks really good. So now we're going to give this car a Gem score. So if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at GemmyD on cars. So I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. See ya. Okay, the Gem score for the Kia Stinger. Sound, I gave it a 6. Not too shabby, not anything special, but pretty decent. Styling, I gave it a 7. I think this is a gorgeous looking car. I think they really hit the nail on the head with the styling. Performance, I gave it a 6. Not too bad, not the slowest thing, but not the fastest thing ever. Price, I gave it an 8. This is high because this is such a good value for $1 with, you know, the styling that you get and the performance. I think 8 is good. Comfort, I gave it a 7. Not bad. Interior, I gave it a 6. I almost wish there was more like contrasting colors on the inside, but I know this one had a black and silver theme. Fun factor, I gave it a 7. It's pretty fun. I think that's not a bad score for an overall Gem score of 47 points out of 70. Now this is only 2 points behind a brand new BMW 3 Series, so way to go, Kia.